All right, here we go. The first race of the night, the 2024 championship season is underway with the first gate drop. Who will be first to the corner? Look at Anstey on the number one. Right through Chaos Corner, Max Anstey comes out with the early lead.
Tell you who I'm looking for is, where is Shane McElrath? He is really quick on these 250s. He's your 2022 champion.
The rookie Ryder Kingsford is right there in second place, Jeff, on the 21. Great to see him adjusting so quickly to this World Supercross Championship format.
Yeah, Ryder Kingsford was part of our Super Poll earlier today as one of the top 4 qualifiers.
Cole Thompson sits there in third on the Honda. That's one of those firepower Hondas.
Yeah,
and he's already putting a lot of pressure on Ryder.
Yeah, Cole Thompson has been really quick here. He's the rider out of Canada.
Noah Viney on the Moto Concepts Racing Honda sits in fourth, number 7.
Thompson trying a different line there, trying to get to the inside of Kingsford, but not quite enough. Track is going to be absolutely mint right now for these SX2 riders.
Cody Schock, who rides for Rick Ware Racing, has moved himself up into fourth, and Enzo Lopes, who Kristen talked about, sits there in fifth now on the 16. Everybody chasing Anstey.
Yeah, look at McElrath back in 10th. Not the start that he needed to be able to maybe compete for the win in this first race, especially with Anstey out front.
McElrath, of course, the 2022 SX2 World Champion.
Now the track, like I mentioned, it's fresh right now. Kind of a sandy type soil. It's got a lot of rocks in it, and those rocks are going to come up, and one lap you come by, you don't see it. The next lap it's popped up. It's going to play a part in how these riders race this track. But right now the track is fresh. It's going to get faster on into race 2 before the track really starts to deteriorate and get a lot tougher.
Thompson on that number 2 is from Brigden, Ontario, Canada. So a home race for him, racing the AMA Supercross and Motocross Championship for 5 seasons. Actually about 8 now, 2012 to 2017, and then 22 through 24. Best finish as 6th in the 250 Supercross East Championship in 2013. Meanwhile, Max Anstey continues to lead, the reigning champion in the series, and there you see Schock, Cody Schock on the 69 on that Rick Ware Racing Yamaha. He sits right there in the red riding gear, rolling along in fourth.
Yeah, Schock has been really quick here. He looks so comfortable on that machine. And you notice he's starting to close up just a little bit on Thompson, but I got to tell you, for a Ryder Kingsford to be running this close to Anstey right now, I am really impressed at this young Australian that runs in second.
And Anstey, don't forget, Jeff, won 6 out of the last 9 races last year, including 5 in a row. Kristen, tell me some more about Ryder Kingsford.
When I spoke with Craig Jack, his team manager for CDI Yamaha, he told me he wanted to choose 2 riders in the SX2 class who would have a lot to prove. He wants guys with motivation. Well, Ryder Kingsford wants to make a statement in Supercross racing. This is a stage for him to do that, but in addition to that, Craig Jack drafts riders out of a series like this. Craig Jack does so much racing in Australia, and he's looking at Ryder Kingsford as a prospect. Well, if he's selling himself here tonight, I'm sold.
So Ryder Kingsford, just 19 years of age, out of New South Wales, Australia. Goulburn, I believe, is the proper way to say the hometown.
I'll let you handle that, Ralph.
Yeah, thanks.
We got a great battle right here with the 11 of Chisholm. Cullen Park on that Moto Concepts bike just behind him. This is going to be, what's this, for 6th and 7th?
Yeah, and the crazy thing about Kyle Chisholm on that number 11, that Suzuki, Jeff, this is his 20th season of racing, and he just gets passed by Park, makes a nice move to the inside, and Cullen Park moves the Moto Concepts racing machine up a spot.
No, 20th as a professional.
Yeah, 20th as a professional.
So it's got it, yeah, I mean, Kyle Chisholm has been at such a high level for so long, and that's why the Pipes Motorsports Group has brought him back and why he's doing what he's doing. I mean, the guy's got a wife and 3 kids, and he's still riding out there in the SX2 making it happen.
From Valrico, Florida is Kyle Chisholm, 36 years young.
And he's got McElrath breathing down his neck. Park looks really, really good. Now, Park is one of the riders. They had a problem with his machine yesterday, I believe it was, and he had to switch to the backup bike. And I watched him early on. I said, he doesn't look so comfortable. Then I didn't see him out there at all. Now he looks great. He was so excited to get on this spare bike and get racing.
McElrath is charging hard here too on that Honda of his. He sits in 8th, right behind Chisholm, and putting on a lot of pressure onto the back of the 11. McElrath, of course, winning that championship for Rick Ware Racing in 2022. SX2 first year.
Taking
Inaugural championship.
Yeah, taking a look at the lap times. These riders are all in the 54.6, 54.9, somewhere in there. The problem is Max Anstey, our leader, his fastest time is a 53.3. So he's like a second and a half quicker than this group we're watching right now.
Here's McElrath, bar to bar with Chisholm as they race through this rhythm section here, and he's got him as they come into this next lane. That'll move McElrath up a spot to 7th now.
Yeah, and I'm already starting to see some of these ruts right there. Oh, see, McElrath went across that section and really just messed up the turn, kind of cut across the ruts, didn't get a good drive so he could triple out of that turn. Looks like I just saw Derek Kelly, another rider on the Suzuki, the American rider, the number 58, going to be behind his teammate. Yeah, there he is. Back of your screen right there.
There's Kelly on the 58 coming to the white flag here.
And I tell you, Pipes, they have put together a great team here with Kelly and Chisholm on the 250. We're going to see Ken Roxon and Colt Nichols on the 450 here a little bit later.
It's a strong squad, that is for sure. And right now, Kelly is chasing after Chisholm. There's McElrath. And the checkered flag waves as Max Anstey takes the win. Kingsford will get second. Thompson, Schock, Lopes, Park, and McElrath take the top 7.